Welcome back to Solo Marvel Champion. Today I want to talk about the 4 things I do to keep the game fun for me. And I say it that way because everyone's fun is different. I don't want to tell anyone else how they should have fun. I just want to talk about the things that are fun for me. So number 1 I know is not everyone's cup of tea, and that is I build all of my decks. Now what that means is I'm not playing precons, and I'm not net decking decks from Marvel CDB. I love building a deck from scratch and seeing how it does. I know some people don't like to build decks, and that's totally fine. Marvel CDB is a resource for them. They can find a deck they like and just assemble it, and precons are another resource for them. They can just play those precon decks. But for me, and this goes all the way back to Magic the Gathering, I played a little bit of Pokemon when it first came out. I just really love deck building. Number 2 and 3 are really the opposite sides of the same coin. Number 2 is, when I play a new hero, I don't also play a new villain. I like to take a new hero against a villain I'm really familiar with. That allows me to figure out that hero while not having to figure out the villain at the same time. I have several villains that I play pretty often, and I've gotten to know them really well, and that's how I like to play a new hero. Just try them out against those villains I know so that I can learn the hero's kit and not have to figure out what the villain is trying to do as well. So number 3 is just that in reverse. When I play a new villain, I like to use a hero that I'm already familiar with. And that's really for the same reason. I want to figure out what that villain is doing and not have to figure out how to play the hero at the same time. I know that sounds strange. Most of the time when we get a new box, we want to grab one of the heroes out of it and start the campaign or play against those villains in that box, but that is not how I do it at all. I love to pick a hero that I really like to play and know really well and play those new scenarios with that hero first. That way, like I said, I'm learning the villain without having to learn how to play a new hero at the same time. Number 4 is also a little bit strange, and I don't expect many people to agree with it. But for number 4, I like to set a goal. In 2023, I had the goal of playing all of the unplayed heroes that I had purchased and shelved. I just hadn't played a lot of heroes yet, so I made the goal. Before the end of the year, I want to play every hero I haven't played yet, and I did that. I was successful by the end of the year. For 2024, I have a goal to play every hero against my favorite villain. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that my favorite villain is Collector 1. Collector 1 offers me a fun challenge. I'm going to build my deck a little bit differently when I go against Collector 1. And because of the collection, it forces you to play a little bit differently than you normally would. So that's the 2024 goal, play all of the heroes in the game against Collector 1. Now, I am not close to being done with that. I've got all the core heroes, I've got all of Wave 1, a few heroes in Wave 2, but I still have a ways to go on that goal. But that keeps the game, I don't want to say it keeps it fresh, because I'm playing the same villain over and over again, but I'm building a new deck for every hero specifically for that villain. And it gives me something to do besides just pick a hero, pick a villain, and play. My number 4 thing I love to do is set a goal for the game. So let me know in the comments what you do to keep the game fun. Do you set a goal? Do you have any rules of thumb you follow when picking a hero, picking a villain, etc.? Are you only playing thematic games? Are you only playing to get the best gameplay? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a marvelous day.